Do you want to see how I turn this standard E46 M3 from basic road car into the track day car of my dreams? Join me as we convert this car from an everyday BMW into a track day weapon. Just want to thank you all for joining the channel, and yeah, we're gonna get into some build videos of on the M3. We got some new parts. Got the carbon fiber wing from Bimmerworld, carbon fiber front lip from Turner. Got a carbon fiber hood coming in, some hood pins, pins for the bumper. Going to be making my own splitter. So basically turning it from street car into full-blown race car. All right, so here it is, the Bimmerworld Carbon V3 wing. Showed up last night and wrapped it very nicely. The thing is insanely light, and gonna get it mocked up on the uprights. All right, Bimmerworld uprights for the wing. Left side, right side. Pretty excited about this. Been looking at buying this wing for months now. So special thanks to Bimmerworld. They really hooked me up with this. I had ordered a part that was out of stock, and so they helped me just apply that credit and apply it towards this wing instead. So yeah, shout out to Bimmerworld. Thank you guys. Let's get this thing unwrapped. Hope if I grab the knife. We did unwrap it last night just to make sure it wasn't broken. Everything looked great. Oh my. This thing is so beautiful. Wow. Damn, that thing is gorgeous. And it's huge. Cannot wait to get that on the car. For now, I'm just gonna put on the uprights, knock it up. Give you a little close up of the upright. This is Bimmerworld right there. Nice high quality laser cut aluminum. Yeah, they're gonna look good. So essentially, I'm gonna go on like this. Shout out to Sean S54. He made a build video about this wing, and he's the reason I actually bought one. So just gonna be following his video on how to install it basically. But I'm gonna install it something like that. Gotta find the bolts that were included. Hold please. So this also comes in the package with the wing. You've got all the washers to mount it to the trunk itself, these big boys. Assuming these washers will go with these, and then to attach the uprights to the wing itself, assuming going to be using the smaller ones. Got your various size washers, and then it comes with 2 rubber pads that you will place on the trunk. That way when the wing vibrates and whatnot, it's not gonna scratch or paint to all hell. So yeah, really happy with this kit. One thing I'm noticing about these uprights is they are actually concave to fit the curvature of the trunk. So the trunk bulbs out essentially, and so it contours to that form, so that way the upright will actually sit nice and fully straight. So nice engineering. Gonna test fit all the hardware, make sure the bolts are gonna be going in where they are intended to. Yeah, let's open this up. Looks good. 2 washers on each bolt, 1 nut. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. So you got 3 holes front and back. It doesn't really matter where you put them right now, because this is just to test fit. I'm just gonna stick them in the middle holes. See the other side. It's really important that we use the same holes that we did on the other side. So that way, when we go to mock it up on the trunk, it sits nice and flat the way we want it to. So in the back, going to be using this second hole. You can see the second hole. And then I end up using this top hole on the other side. That's the Bimmerworld Carbon V3 wing. Comes with some really nice carbon fiber end plates that to my eyes are modeled after the GTR BMW, which M3, which I'm actually trying to create a replica of. The racing version, not the Need for Speed version, but yeah, I think this thing looks amazing, and I can't wait to get it put on the car. It decided to snow on Thanksgiving, which is nice, but it makes working on cars a little bit harder. But yeah, can't wait to get a big old M-Power sticker to lay across the top right there as well. Trying to be as true to BMW Motorsport as I possibly can be with this build. We're gonna adventure out into the frozen north. This is my first BMW, real BMW. The Mini was my technical first BMW, but yeah, got the X3 in here. We're gonna swap out places. We're gonna move the X3 out. Got a heater going, move the M3 into the garage, let it warm up, get the snow off of it, and then start mocking up the wing. Nice and frigid. quick little tour. OMP racing seats, 6-point lifeline harness, Bray Krause harness bar, got a little GoPro mount right there, and we got OMP D-shape steering wheel, same size as the wheel in my simulator, with the OMP quick release. I love this thing. So yeah, gonna let this warm up for a bit and then swap cars. All right, we got them swapped around, got the space heater going, and haven't showed you this yet, but got my favorite license plate of all time. So first, gonna put some blue painter's tape down right in the area where the uprights are going to sit, and then I'll bring the wing in. I've got some Gorilla tape so I can get it into position, tape it down so it won't fall, and then measure it out and make sure it's centered. So that is the wing roughly mocked up. I need to measure it out, make sure it's centered, but I got it roughly centered. But man, I love the way that looks. Just want to explain what I was doing there. So I measured out the center point of the wing. It was 66 inches across. So that center mark is right at 33 inches. For the trunk, I measured it in centimeters. So it was 117 centimeters. 117 divided by 2, that gets us 58.5. So now, well, I moved that a little bit, but you can see center line right there at 58.5 centimeters. Just looking at it, those two don't line up exactly. So what I'm gonna do is make myself a little plumb bob with some string and something weighted, and then I can shift the wing slightly. I think I need to move it left. So that was the line, and then I'll do some final measurements there, and then mark the holes, and we can start drilling. So not sure this is gonna work. I made a plumb bob, tied a strap drill bit to the end of it, but just how far back it is from the bumper or the trunk, I'm not sure how accurate this thing is, but it does look like I need to move to the left, like, I don't know, half a centimeter. So I'm going to do that, and then that'll be close enough, and then we can measure the sides on the uprights. All right, so just to show you guys, measured out all these measurements to the center of the bolt holes. We got 16 centimeters here, 14 centimeters here, 7 3/4 centimeters here, and then 4 3/4 centimeters here. And then got the exact same measurements on this side. So in theory, this guy is now completely lined up, dead center. That's my center line. Put it there. If this ever stops moving, the plumb bob. The plumb bob is slightly not straight, so it's not the best thing to use, but when I just roughly pull it back, it's pretty damn centered. So I think we are good to go. All right, let's start tracing the holes. That is our wing. That is our wing fully laid out. So yeah. Next comes the extremely scary part. Drilling into my chunk lid. And get the nuts on. We're back to it.